Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show.
It's about to get real, well, you know the deal. You won't have to guess how either of them feel. Bringing up the things you don't think to know. Never knowing where the conversation will go. Just a little more than anything goes. It's a Christian and Daniel Show.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Christian and Daniel Show. I am Christian, and this guy is...
I'm Daniel, and it is... What is it? It is Wednesday, June 5th, 2025. Welcome to the show. To all our friends watching us on Facebook and LinkedIn, do us a favor, share this on your page so other people can watch. If you're watching us on YouTube, scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll let you know every time there's a new show on the air. And to all our friends on Instagram, welcome to the show. We've got you on a separate screen, keeping track of the comments and questions. And everybody, welcome. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Coming up on my last day of school tomorrow.
Yes.
And
I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah.
Yeah. So fascinating.
Comadre, how you doing?
Hello,
Good to see
Laura.
you. First comment of the night. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Welcome.
You are coming down to the end. Tomorrow is your last day of the school year.
Yep. And then next week on the 12th, we start training for summer school.
So this is officially your first year as a tutor in the school. Did you do the whole year?
No, I just did a few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to believe. It feels like it's been a year.
So how does it feel to be back in the classroom?
It's been really good. It's very fulfilling for me. It's what I didn't realize I was missing that.
Aww.
And tonight was 8th grade graduation was today at our school. And then the kindergartners are graduating tomorrow. And then they're doing the school is hosting a huge carnival with fresh popcorn, churros, and hot dogs.
What else do you want in life?
I'm hoping they're all free.
When you're a kid, what else do you want in life but churros, popcorn, and hot dogs?
And hot dogs, yes.
That's pretty good right now, though. I could do a hot dog.
I could do all of it. I'd be good with all of it right now. But I'm actually a teeny bit hungry. That's why I had to have my little granola bar. I
had a sandwich left over from last night. I don't know where they got them, but it was like a big deli sandwich. It was pretty good. It was a good turkey sandwich, and I made some homemade French fries. In the Fry Daddy. I was feeling it. I needed something.
Yeah.
But they still don't taste greasy, so they taste.
It's called comfort food.
Yeah,
You
I had a big sandwich and some homemade French fries with ketchup. I feel like a little kid watching TV at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, eating my sandwich and homemade French fries. It was kind of nice. I'm having a day. I was having a day.
Yeah.
I am currently cooking pastel azteca. What is pastel azteca? Oh, it's basically a Mexican lasagna.
Oh, nice. Sounds good to me.
Is that savory or is that sweet?
Oh, it's savory.
Is it savory?
Oh, I'm positive of that. There's this thing of sweet.
I'm going to look it up while we're talking.
Unfortunately, I got sick 3 times last night.
Uh-oh.
I had a rough night. So today I was tired at school. And I felt bad because the kids are all kind of just playing. It's like the end of school. So there's no one really, we're not doing like serious learning and everything for the last couple days of school. Yeah, that sounds great. It sounds almost like a taco pie kind of.
Yeah, it's somewhat similar to King's in Texas, Kingsville, which is over by Corpus Christi. There's a Kingsville casserole, which is very similar, which is tortillas and chicken and cheese and stuff. Oh. So everybody has their own version of it. So are you feeling better today?
Oh, yeah. No, I got to dad being able to eat and everything just fine. I was scared it was going to trigger my my other isms, and I was going to stop eating and all that stuff. But I told myself, nope. You ate something, and the only thing I ate was the chicken. So I guess something got in there and didn't agree with me. So I just said, okay, well, you know what? All you got to do is you got to get through your day. You got to work, and you just got to go there. So I didn't have breakfast, but then I had I had a snack when I got to school after I'd had some coffee, and just got through it. Oh, it sounds really good.
Well,
it sounds like my mom's old recipe for her taco pie.
yeah, it has different names, but now that you've mentioned it, comadre, now we're gonna expect it.
It sounds so good.
Now we're gonna want it on a visit. Just saying.
I want it with extra cheese.
Speaking of comadre and visits, we didn't see him this week, but our comadre has been very kind to supply us with updated pictures. Could he be more adorable? Could he be more adorable? I tell you. Look at that.
No, the answer is no. But he'll find a way. And look at this cute little plate.
Which remember, did we get him a plate before Padrinos? We got him a little plate.
The gray ones.
Yeah, the little round ones.
And they had cute little silverware with them.
Yes, the ones with the saying, the one that said thank you and please.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nancy.
He sucks at eating.
I said eating.
That's
okay, cool. Yeah, I remember those little spoons. I forgot where I got them online somewhere, but it had like please and thank you on them. They were so cute. So, starting with the week, I guess talking about food, today is Sausage Roll Day, better known as Pigs in a Blanket.
Pigs on a blanket.
Oh, hi, Cece. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Cece. Oh my goodness, so good to see you. So
oh, baby got snacks.
I love you guys.
Baby got snacks. That's what the spoon says. Baby got snacks. All right, cool. Hi, Cece. Welcome. Yes. So today is sausage
pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a
like
blanket.
Two pigs fighting under a sheet. Thank you, Still Magnolias.
I am not a huge fan of Pigs in a Blanket, but if I see them at a party, I will stock up on them. Particularly if there's like ketchup,
like Pigs in a Blanket that they make with the little Hillshire Farm sausages.
Yes,
I'll eat those. If it's just like regular hot dog, I'm not as thrilled by it. But the ones with the little and you dip them in a little bit of cheese sauce, child.
But if they have the spicy mustard,
yeah, that's good too.
Like it was like last night for dinner. Well, I had dinner, the sandwich, but then I was hungrier. So I had a little plate of 3 types of olives, a pickle,
nice.
some beef jerky, potato chips, and peanuts with lime and chile. It was a whole.
You had your own version of a charcuterie tray.
It was a very poor Mexican chimichurri board, but
chimichurri board.
I should take a picture next time because it was like it filled me up. It was just yummy, salty, and lemony, and it was nice. Good. It was good. But yes, what's y'all's favorite snack? We should take on a snack thought. Haven't had one since middle school. A charcuterie board or a sausage in a blanket?
Charcuterie board. Charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Charcuterie board. Chimichurri board.
Speaking of food, today is also National Veggie Burger Day.
Gross.
We've had them from Burger King.
And I got sick as a dog.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that not the only thing that I've ever fixed, the only thing that I consciously fixed, knowing it was veggie. Remember those bean brownies we did several years ago?
Those were good, but they are laxatives they're very high fiber, let's put it that way.
Oh my God, you're coming to Kelly. Yes, because last time you were here, I didn't get to see you. So yes, go be a CC in a blanket.
I love it. CC in a blanket.
Blanket.
Sweet dreams, honey. Sweet dreams.
let us know what days you'll be out here so we can take you to lunch.
Yeah, because it's 9:10 for her. That's late.
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Love you,
Yeah.
Cece.
From this moment on, you will be called Cece in a blanket.
Cece in a blanket.
Fruit cup from the vendor at the corners. I go down and say,
Oh, yeah.
fruit cups.
As long as it's the fresh cut stuff. I am not into the prepackaged stuff. It has to be fresh cut.
Ooh, chocolate cup. Okay, like the zebra. Is that what it's called?
Like the zebra ones. They
The
just
zebra
have moose
popcorn?
something.
I'm trying to think. One of our favorite snacks is it is vegetarian. It's the elote.
Oh my gosh, yes. We cooked the elote in the air fryer, and then it's mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, is it Cholula or
I use the Valentina.
Okay, so
So it's
Valentina.
mayonnaise, Valentina, salt powder, garlic powder,
Onion powder.
chili powder, salt and pepper. And then when you have cheese, you have cheese.
And I apologize, folks.
you-
Like I said, I
Kinder
am
chocolate
exhausted. Oh, Kinder chocolate eggs. Yeah, Kinder is
Oh,
German
yes,
candy
yes,
brand.
yes.
They carry those at the French restaurant in downtown Laguna.
Moulin,
Yeah.
Moulin Rouge, Moulin. So some of the days. So what are some of y'all? If you make, because I'm trying to think, if you make snacks from scratch, whatever. Although I will say, remember not the cherry one. The cherry one needed some. The strawberry one needed some sugar. But the homemade pies that I've been making, the little hand pies, those have been good.
But we need to use a different dough. That was what we kind of figured out, that the pizza dough wasn't the right dough.
No, the last one that I used was pie dough. It's just too thick. I need to
roll it out a little bit.
Yeah. But
the cherry was very good, I thought. What it needed more filling, but it was really good.
I'm so irritated. For a little bit there was a guy right at the corner of Christian's house, and for some reason, I personally think they smell the fruit vendor in me because I played a fruit vendor in 5 different productions. I think that's what it is. They always give me really good,
like very stuffed, overstuffed.
Yeah. But I like the fresh cut versus the.
Yeah, we can't do the pre-done.
The pre-cut. I don't like the pre-cuts. I think they always.
I like the ones where they have the little ice box and have all the fresh fruit in it, and they cut it up for you as you're waiting. I don't like the prepackaged ones because they get old and they're not good. And it's hard to keep those cold because they just leave them out.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
But they stopped coming. I'm so sad that they stopped coming during the week.
I know. I wonder what happened to them.
I do too. I wonder if they just weren't getting enough business.
But for anybody, if you're ever in the Culver City area, over by Wells Fargo, there's a lady. Yeah, in Washington. There's Washington
and it starts with the M. Mentone, something like that.
Anyway, it's right at the bank on Washington, and I was gonna say Mimosa, but it's not Mimosa.
No, it's like Mentone or something like that. But she's right out front, right outside the parking lot, and she gets a lot of business, so she'll always be there. She gets a lot of Sony business.
Yeah, if you give her a little extra, she'll give you.
I always say hi to her, even if I'm not buying. I always say hi.
There you go. What else is going on? I feel like I haven't done a whole. I did do a whole lot. Oh, I want to go ahead.
I am just yawning nonstop. I'm exhausted.
I'll go ahead and announce it because I did. For those of you that watched the interview last night, I did the interview for the Pacific Resident Theater for The Spy Who Went Into Rehab. Here is their sign. It starts Saturday at the Pacific Resident Theater. $35 tickets. You can get discount tickets. Go to the website. But we did the interview last night, and unfortunately, the sound wasn't good, so it's been removed from our lineup. So for those of you that watched last night and were commenting, thank you so much for being part of the show. Unfortunately, it just the sound backfired on us last night, and but we're going to be there Friday. We'll be there Friday, Christian and I, to watch the show. and we're gonna record some post-show reviews from people in the audience. So we'll go back and watch it, and then I'm writing a review for the Sober Curator page. So to let them, but it's I hate it because the cast was so much fun, the conversations were really good, but just some of the parts were lost and missed. So anyway, a huge thank you to the cast and production of Spy Who Went into Rehab for sitting with me yesterday. Unfortunately, we couldn't use the so we, but go watch the show. If you want to go watch the show, go watch it. It's a good show. Yeah, one of those bummer moments in production. What else can you do?
Very true.
All right. What else is today? Oh, have you ever been on a hot air balloon?
No, I'm not brave enough for that.
I want to. But I mean, I want to jump out of a plane too. And I want to go back to Vegas and jump off of that bungee.
The tower.
Oh, I should have shown the video from let me see if I can find it while we're talking.
Okay.
You sent me the TikTok video of that.
Oh, of that weird ride?
Yes.
I don't even know where it was. I couldn't find where it was. He didn't say, but ooh, that was crazy.
Let me see if I can find it and we'll show that one.
It was
first.
insane.
Oh, here it is.
Insane. Insanity wrapped in chaos. I think that would be terrifying, even for Daniel. And Daniel likes that stuff, but I think it would be terrifying.
It says we're talking about hot air balloons and we're talking about scary things.
This is scary.
The plastic hot air at Knott's County. Yes, Michael. We'll give you that one. Let me bring it up. Stop. Okay, I'm getting the video put together. I want to see what you guys think about this ride.
Doesn't look too bad so far. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. It's shitting them out on a load of elastic bands, and they're spinning around. Oh my God, it's firing them everywhere. Fuck no, I'm not getting on that. It's sucking them back in. They're going to fucking hit off each other. They haven't thought this through. Oh, everyone is safe. Everyone is safe. These are people, by the way.
Then watch.
They paid for this experience. I know what it's going to do. There it is. There it is. And then the thing impales you. Oh, the whole tower falls down. Fuck that. The other night, I was nodding off.
Look at that.
And I had that feeling, you know, where you think you're falling. And I was too afraid to go back to sleep for about 25 minutes. You think I'm fucking getting on that? Whatever happened to the fucking teacups? A nice, safe, moderate thrill themed around a delicious beverage. That's my kind of fun. This isn't safe. I'm not trusting someone to oil this properly. Anyway, follow me. I'm delicious.
Follow me. I'm delicious.
That is ride is crazy. Who conceived that?
That's not real. That's. I know you wouldn't get on it. I would get on it.
No fucking way, as you said.
I would totally get on that. I would totally get on that.
I know you would. And you'd love every minute of it, like as it's going up, it just starts dropping people. Oh my God, on bungee cords, Jesus! And then it spins you around where you're almost going vertical to the ground. No.
And I'm usually the psycho on the rides that's laughing hysterically, and people just look at you like you're a maniac. Yes, because I have the potential to be a serial killer. So this is like ideal. Well, you remember when Alexis and Beba came to visit? And we had gone somewhere else and we stopped at LA. Was it LA? No, Orange County Fair. We stopped at Orange County Fair.
Oh yeah.
We got on the rides.
Oh, you guys were going all the circle rides.
And then we got off the ride and they were so sick. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Well, it was like your third or fourth ride that was just going in circles. Yeah, someone's going to get sick eventually.
And then we got off and I'm like, I'm hungry. I want to
I'm hungry. Let's go eat. Only Daniel. Only Daniel, folks.
And I just remember they were so over
They were
it.
literally green.
They were over it.
They were done. They're like, no way. We're not doing any more rides. We just want to eat, rest, and go home. Go to sleep.
That's so funny.
They slept. Yeah, they went to sleep like really quick when we got
Yeah.
home. They were exhausted. Their
Those
uncle
are my
wore them
favorite
out.
rides. I don't. I mean, I'll be honest. I can't handle as much as I used to. When I was younger, man, I used to love those rides and to get on them. I love going to the fair. Yes, we haven't been to the fair a couple of years.
I like going to the fair, just because, this is the pathetic reason for a food addict, but because of the food. I love the food at fairs.
The zipper ride. Oh, is that that? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, the zipper ride. I wonder if she's still on here. I wonder if Nancy's still here because I have a mean sibling story ride. Let me see if I can. Okay, first let me see if it's the right ride. And come on, tell me if this is the one you're talking about. Zipper ride. Because there used to be a ride. Yeah, you're here. Okay, because I'm about to tell the story. Hold on. Don't move, Nancy. Comadre, tell me if this is the one you're talking about. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah, the one on the right? The one you
Yeah.
highlight, the big one?
Yes. Is that
those
the one
are-
you're talking about?
Those look horrible because doesn't it go around? That each individual one goes around, and then they're going around the whole thing too. It's like circle upon circle, or roll, 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 roll.
Oh, you can't see it. Hold on a second. Let me
They can't
the
see it?
video. Hold on. All right, there we go. Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that the? Yeah, that's the zipper ride, right? Yes, that one. Yes. Okay. We used to go when when we were kids. When I was a kid, Nancy was a teenager. There was a place outside of Dallas called Sandy Lake Park. Sandy Lake Park, and there was this little lake, and there was this park, and there were rides. So it was a little picnic area, and where our parents worked, they would hold their company parties at this place at Sandy Lake Park. We used to have them at Six Flags. They used to shut down the park for just employees, but they had offices in Dallas, Austin, and Houston. Anyway, but then they got poor, and we went to San. Anyway, I remember getting on a ride, and I was so gun ho. I was like, I want to get on this ride. I want to get on this ride. And Nancy was like, no, you're gonna get scared. I'm like, no, I want to get on this ride. I want to get on this ride. So she let me get on the ride with her, and then I didn't know what it did really. And you push it, and it starts going around, and then the whole thing goes around. I was
And
yelling.
then the whole ride is going around.
Yes. So your car's going around, and you're going around. Yes. I remember yelling like a little baby, and they had to stop the ride and let me off. And I was so embarrassed. Yeah. But that was the first time that I realized the evilness that older siblings carry in their veins. Because she didn't warn me anything about it. I was like, but then I started liking it. But yes, so that's the zipper ride. So cheers to that. Anyway, that's my whole story.
Oh, okay.
She's laughing. She's laughing. What age was I? I must have been like 8 or 9, maybe not more than 8. I was little. How dare you? Again, for all the folks watching us on Netflix. Yes, I hate the ride. It makes me so nauseous. I like it now. I used to not like it.
I would be literally barfing afterwards.
For those of you watching us on Instagram, please feel free to comment. I'm keeping an eye on the thread. What's your favorite carnival ride? So we need to go to the carnival this summer. If nothing else, for the funnel cakes and the fried gancitos.
Sorry, one moment.
What else is happening today? Today is also National Taylor Day, by the way. Not Taylor Dane.
Taylor Dane. National Taylor Dane Day.
Not to be confused, but Taylor Day. I remember the last suit we had tailored, which was for the wedding in Florida, your cousin's wedding in Florida.
That wasn't the last suit we had tailored. Oh, wait, no, the other one we bought off the rack. So
That was the last suit we got. Yeah.
because I don't need tailored suits, I can buy off the rack.
The suits we got now, we got at Burlington, and we got them off the rack.
Good deal on them too.
Yeah.
They were good, and they're good looking.
Yeah.
I got to remember, I actually do have a suit that fits.
Yeah, for those of you that saw the pictures, the fancy pictures that we took, those are the suits that we got. We managed to find matching suits at 3 different locations, but we ended up finding
Kind of had to go all over the LA basin for them, but
matching suits.
it was
at
worth it.
Burlington.
Mine, of course, ended up being at the closest store to where I lived, to Culver City, so that was convenient. And then Daniel's ended up being like in the hood.
We got 2 really good suits for about under $300.
And they're beautiful. They look really high end. They look much more high end than they are.
Yeah.
And they weren't tailored. Nothing. They are off the rack, and they fit us both really well.
But there is something very nice about going and getting your measurements done.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Even psychologically, you're just.
In fact,
you feel pampered. You feel very bougie.
Yeah. The very, very first time I ever had a suit tailored was at Nancy's wedding.
Oh, I thought you didn't go.
No, I didn't go to the church, but I went. I was
Oh.
there. Yeah, I was at the.
Okay.
I was at the banquet hall waiting for things to be delivered because they were late. But not that I'm bitter that I didn't get to a church, but I remember that suit was gray, and it was so cute, and I got new boots to go with it.
You
And
look
then
like a little-
I'd forgotten. Okay, here's a funny story. I'd forgotten that the suit was gray. I swore that it was blue. It was black for some reason, or blue or something. So when we went to pick it up, it was already ready for me to pick up, and I kept running around there like, "Is this one yours?" I'm like, "No, that's not mine." But it was a really pretty. In fact, I used it for several years after that. It was a really beautiful gray suit. My boots, my little shirt. I was all Western. I look good. What else? My trips are ready for Dallas and San Antonio, so I'll be in Dallas and San Antonio next month. This month.
This month. You said it was
Yeah.
June. I think when I start working summer school, you're going to be gone.
Yeah, so Friday the 14th,
Yeah, I'm going to
I'll
be
be
doing
in
my trainings,
Dallas.
and I start the next week,
I'll be in Dallas that weekend, and then
and then I'm working through July 18th.
the 21st I'll be in San Antonio, and then July 5th I'll be in Colorado Springs.
Nice.
Yeah,
Colorado Springs is an odd place because that's not. Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
I was thinking of one of the cities in the Rockies, and so that's why I said it was a strange place. But no, Colorado Springs is great. Makes sense.
I haven't been there.
I have.
What else is going on today? I am a little tired. I work from
Join
home
the
all
club,
day.
baby. That's why I have my eyes propped open like this.
I worked all day. Today is also Pancho Villa's birthday.
Pancho Villa.
For those of you that don't know who Pancho Villa is, Pancho
Isn't
Villa.
he the one who invented nachos?
No, not wrong. Pancho. Here's
He
the
made the
deal.
raincoats, ponchos.
Pancho Villa was born on June 5th, 1878. He was a Mexican revolutionary and general during the Mexican Revolution. He played a crucial role in ousting Presidente Porfirio Diaz and supporting Francisco Madero's rise to power in 1911. Back in 1920, his rebellion didn't work out, so he he fled to the United States, but his history still lives on in Mexico. So he is renowned in Mexico as a revolutionary, and some people consider him a saint. Um, so you call on him when you're seeking courage and strength and power.
I thought the qualifications for a saint were
Well, he's not an official saint.
there were three. Yeah, like there's three things.
Yeah, he's not an official saint, but he's in the spiritual, in the
But people
Mexican
still
spiritual
pray to
world.
him.
Yeah, and
Or
you
asking
call on
for
his energy for
his
because
blessing.
I have his picture right here on the wall.
Yes, big mustache, cigarettes.
Yes, and I
Cigars,
played
sorry, not
Pancho
cigarettes.
Villa. I played Pancho Villa in a web series.
Oh, that's right. That's a very
4 years ago.
crazy web series.
Yeah.
I loved
So
it.
several years ago.
Was very entertaining.
He's a narco santo, compadre. Yeah, a lot of narcos
What?
pray to him. A lot
Oh.
of traffickers.
Oh,
But
I didn't know that.
before the narcos took him, he's considered courageous and strength, and you call upon his strength for courage and strength. And when you're looking for work, when you're looking to stand your ground, you light a white candle to him and call on his energy to get. I call on him once in a while whenever I need a little extra courage at boot. So anyway, what else is going on today? The last one I have, which I was gonna wait for the end, but I guess we could say it now. Today's thank you day. Thank you day.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh,
Thank you for being.
you're not gonna. Okay,
I'm not gonna sing the rest of it.
yeah. I think thank you sometimes is right up there. We forget to say it sometimes, and
I never forget to say it.
we take it for
I'm
granted.
always grateful.
We're holding for the lightning to strike in a minute, but I think, and it's one of those things. Like for instance, I try to tell my friends too, I love you. I try to tell people I love you when I remember, like let them know that I love them. So.
Well, and your love language though doesn't really. Your love language is action, not really saying it.
Yeah.
Like you like to show your love to your friends and loved ones rather than say it.
Yes.
And that's where you and I. That's where like we've had to really learn to adapt to each other. Is I must say I like to hear it, and I like to say it. And but I had to learn that Daniel likes action. He doesn't get a lot from me saying I love you. I mean, he appreciates it and he understands I do love him, but he doesn't. It doesn't fully impact him until like I do, like cooking for him or baking for him, and so or surprising him with something like that, or taking some type of action like putting oil in his car and making sure all the fluids are filled every week. And putting a little new fresh air fresheners in there, which are almost out, and
making me coffee when I'm there.
That tells Daniel I love him more than me saying it.
My ears have a quota. I will only hear 2 I love yous from a person in one day. If you say more than 2 times, I'm like, what do you want? Like,
yeah.
What do you want? What did you do? What do I have to do for you? Like, what's going on? So yeah, but like the best I love you for me is bring me my coffee in the morning.
Oh yeah, a good Christian cup of coffee.
A good cup of Christian coffee.
If I did a really good Irish accent, I would totally say it with an Irish accent. So whenever I say that, I picture this very, very masculine looking, very large woman walking in like just like in a burlap dress, like some hideous dress like the help wears, walking into your fancy room and putting the coffee on and a good cup of Christian coffee, but that's not, obviously I can't do an Irish accent, but I picture this big woman and she's not pretty. She's like, she's like the staff. And I picture every time without fail, I picture her walking in a good cup of Christian coffee.
Milady.
Like, yeah.
I'm not sure what that accent is, but
I have no idea. It
but yes,
sounds like
Bring me my
Something I
bring me
made
some
up.
coffee. I'm good. Give me a hug. I'm good. You don't have to say anything. Shh. Keep it. Keep it. Speaking of love and stuff, it is Pride Month.
Pride Month.
So this is
Thank you for being a friend.
This is the flag that we created for Pride Month. So
I think it's way better than a regular flag. Driving down the road and back again.
I just thought
Your
we
heart
needed
is true.
something.
You're a pal and a confidant.
Which brings us to our next
Yes.
TikTok. We have a couple of TikToks for you guys today.
Yes, and don't F it up.
To what?
I said, yes, and don't F it up.
Let me set
And may
this
the
up.
best, and may the best Daniel win.
So this comedian's name, I don't remember his name.
Joe Coy.
No, it's not Joe Coy.
Oh, okay.
Jabuki? Oh yeah, Jabuki Young White is this. Are you gonna be singing that song in your head all day?
It's stuck in my head now.
It's there. It's there now.
I should never have said a word of it.
All right, so this is our second TikTok of the week. Enjoy.
What's his name? Oh, he was great.
And I think other people. I think I realized I was pretty young. I was probably like 9 or 10. I think other people started to realize when I was at a 6th grade basketball game and my coach swore and I went, I literally can't do this anymore. Just left the game. I feel like my parents always kind of knew too, because like my dad would give my brothers advice. My dad would tell my brothers, find a gal that makes you feel like you don't deserve them. It's beautiful, right? Then he would look at me and be like, no. Also, like me and my brothers, like we grew up so different from each other. Like both my brothers are taller than me, they're fitter than me, they carry themselves with confidence, you know. I'm small, pale, I carry myself like an inbred European prince. I don't even really like step when I walk, just sort of glide wherever I go.
Hello.
I know I'm not ugly though, I know that. Like on a 1 to 10 scale, I don't think I could model, but I could definitely end a Republican senator's career, you know. I think I realized I was pretty.
That's pretty funny. He's very. I think that's very original.
Oh, we have some comments. I'm behind in my comments. Where is it? I'm definitely the hear it and show it. Yeah, like I'll tell you I love you once. If you don't believe me once, that's on you. Like this is not a repeat performance. Like hear it. And there was that. I'd like to wish all anti-Pride people an uncomfortable Pride Month. Thank you, Michael. I'm here, but I can't hear y'all while in the car. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the show, Lee, where you're driving and watching the show.
And he can't hear us laughing.
He can hear us. He's just like he's wondering if you're wondering if we're talking about you, we are talking about you. I guess we can show the oh shit, what did I do?
I don't know what you do.
We can. I almost X'd myself out. We can show the. But where's Gabe? I don't know. I think Gabe hides during Pride Month because they want to recruit him. And
I don't know.
I'll save the last one for after pick of the week.
Okay.
Because we're coming up to pick of the week. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. My pick of the week is Joe Coy, Live in Brooklyn. It's his latest Netflix show. He is hilarious, and he's talking about being a Gen Xer, being in the 50+ club, and how your body changes. It is hilarious. Everything about this had me just laughing out loud. It is fantastic. I enjoy Joe Coy a great deal, and his brand of humor is just kind of like talking about real things, and it's terrific. Either way, 5 stars for Joe Coy, Live in Brooklyn.
And he is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. And it's out right now.
Oh, and then I went and pulled this out of my closet because y'all know how many T-shirts I have, and I actually found it in the first try.
Which is incredible.
Back in 2009, when I first moved to Southern California, I would do a lot of the show circuits. I would do because I was on disability. I wasn't working, so I would go up to LA and do the talk shows. So Chelsea Handler, her first show, had this is way before they dated. Had Joy Coy on the show, and I was telling Christian the story that I was outside walking to my car, and they would tell you like wait outside for the guests. They might be out there or whatever. So I waited outside to see what could come out, and he came out, and I walked up to him to his car, and to say hi, and people were like running to him, and it wasn't the Boxers, or the Boxers were from another show, but I told him I'm like everybody's gonna ask you for stuff. You might as well just give me a T-shirt first, like just. And he laughed, and he thought it was funny. So I did. I got a T-shirt. So,
with his signature right there.
right there. And then I particularly like the back of the T-shirt. I've never worn it, though. It's never been worn.
Well, no, it's been signed. You don't wear a signed shirt. So good. It's unbelievable. How
But I like
Filipino would say it.
Yes, I like the front. So there is his signature right there.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
I have several stuff that's autographed.
I've heard he's like actually a nice guy. That he's not like typical comedians who are like really angry and depressed when they're not on stage.
No, he was pretty funny in person. I enjoyed talking to him.
Good. I like that.
Okay, my pick of the week is High Hopes on Hulu. Show about the first Oh yeah. Although I know the show is
It's hard to be the first. Hard to be the first.
All right. My pick of the week is Unlocked, a jail experiment. It's on Netflix. Now, this show is about a jailhouse. And shoot, I apologize. I had it up where they were. But the sheriff in town decides that he's going to take this one unit in a jailhouse and make it open door, so that there are no deputies, there's no police inside this unit, and the I guess the residents have to like pretty much set up their own hierarchy and organization, but they're not locking the doors anymore. They're just letting them like wander around. I'll be honest, I've only watched the first episode because I was working and I don't want to be working. I want to watch them because even in the first episode, there's all this action and fights, and you get the sense of who's the boss within the jailhouse, even when they're not. Like, it's really interesting. That dynamic is really cool. So it's Unlocked, a jail experiment on Netflix. It's a very short series, but if you like those type of shows, you're gonna like this. And not suitable for people who don't like hard language, because sometimes it's a little heavy on the heaviness.
Or the reality of people in prison.
I heard about Eric on Netflix. I heard about that one. Yeah.
It's at an Arkansas detention facility.
There you go. And but yes, I heard about Eric. So it's on my queue to watch. Hold on. Let me get some.
Eric. I haven't heard of it.
Eric on Netflix is it's Benedict Cumberbatch, McKinley Debbie Hoffman. Yeah. It's puppeteer Vincent clings to his missing son's drawings of a blue monster puppet named Eric, convinced that if he can get Eric on TV, then his son will come home. So it's being acclaimed as a really good must-see. So we'll have to put it on our must-watch. So what else are y'all watching? Let us know what else you are watching. I finally watched the ending. No, I'm in the last episode of So You Think You Can Dance? So I'm going to watch the last episode tonight.
I haven't watched the finale.
You haven't watched the finale? Okay. Then I'll wait till I see you this weekend and we'll see it.
Okay.
We've been watching RuPaul's All Stars,
So good.
which is good.
The
Which is
All
really
Stars
good
are
season.
always good, though. I mean, come on, they're All
But
Stars.
this season is pretty good. This season
It
is
is.
pretty good.
It's particularly good, and the group is really great. I mean, Vanjie being there alone makes it hilarious.
If you're not familiar, go
If
check
you
it
don't know
out.
who Vanjie is, where you been?
Yeah, what? Like,
Even if you
you're
don't even
paying,
care
I
about
know.
the drag world, you could not have not heard of Vanjie. Vanjie.
What else?
Vanjie.
We've also been watching the new season of Farmer Wants a Wife, which is actually kind of good. I like it. It's a
It's
good show.
corny. It is a corny show.
Oh, I thought you might bring it up, but you didn't. The quiz game with
Oh,
balls.
the quiz game with balls. It's really good.
If you like quiz shows and you liked, what was the name of the show?
I don't remember what the other show was named.
No, but the show where
Yeah, with the families, and they were
no.
The Wall.
Holy Moly.
Oh, holy moly! Okay.
Yeah, if you like Holy Moly, if you like quiz shows, if you like just like, that's a really good show to watch. It's based in New York City in the 80s, and a father struggling with addiction and finding his missing son. While the gay detective working on this case tries to find out why boys are going missing. Escándalo. Have to watch it. Hey, David, welcome to the show. Anybody watching Dancing for the Devil? No.
Mm-mm. Oh, I have it in my list, though. I have it on my list, Dancing for the Devil. It's about, a cult was formed through TikTok for dancers. And I have it on my list. I just haven't started watching it yet. It
Wow.
sounds really intriguing. Like, I didn't even think that could happen in a virtual world. I'm like, seriously? You kids.
We have to check it out. What's the other one that we watched? The one with oh my god.
Could be any more butch.
You know that show we watched. Is it on Hulu? No, it's
Which
on Netflix.
one? We watch a lot of shows on Hulu.
The other quiz show is on Hulu.
Oh, the Floor, is it called?
No, the floor hasn't come back yet. If y'all didn't watch the floor,
Oh, with Rob Lowe.
y'all need to go back to Hulu and
it's
watch
really
it.
good.
Yes. Okay, so the quiz with
Oh,
the
do you
quiz
mean
with
Traders?
balls- No. The one oh 1 in 100. 1 in 100?
Oh, the 100.
Is it the 100?
It's a Korean-based show. Yeah, the 100.
No, papi, not that one. The one about the questions.
Oh, the 1%.
The 1%. There we go.
With Patton Oswalt is the host, and he's
So let's
fantastic.
start watching. Yes, the 1%.
That's
Yes,
it.
the 1%. Yes.
We haven't seen the next episode. We've only seen the premiere episode, but it was great.
We
It was
watched it. We watched it in between watching something else. We're like,
Yeah,
oh, I think we watched it like at a Friday Saturday before we watched the Cops show.
before we watched,
Live Nation. Yeah,
whatever, on Patrol.
Live Nation Patrol.
Live on Patrol.
So we watched that show almost every Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah, and it was our in-between. We had like an hour, so we're like, let's find something. And we found that show.
But we watched the 9 o'clock replay instead of the 6 o'clock live. And we were in between, and it's like, well, let's just see what it is. And we don't like it, we'll just stop it. It is so good.
It's fantastic. And you are like, there's no way in God's green earth I don't know these like basic, like the 80% where 80% of people do the answer. If you don't know, you're like, no way.
Yeah, but catch the. There's a couple of really, if you're into quiz shows, those two are really. One is funnier than the other, and the 1% has an app that goes with it.
Yeah,
So you
so
can play
you
along.
can chime in, like you can give your answers.
Yes,
Yeah.
pressure. Yes,
You know, the pressure of being in the studio and actually there is way different than sitting at home in a comfy chair.
Yeah, so that's why we liked the floor, because it was like,
oh yeah,
so intense. But I'm gonna say,
and the whole audience were the players.
Yeah, the 1%.
I like
but
that.
I was pretty good at the 1%. I got a lot of them.
You were.
I
You
got
did
them
really
right.
good.
So I was like,
I missed a few that I was like a little embarrassed about. Some of it is you can like if you overthink the question, you're not going to get it, and that was what I did 3 times. I overthought when it was something so basic, like you just have to clear your mind and look at like a number sequence and which one matches. It was so easy but I made it complicated by trying to add it and subtract it and factor it out.
But if you're into quiz shows, if you like,
It's 1% is excellent.
all three of those shows are excellent to watch. So go check those out. What am I forgetting? On the 3rd, I forgot to mention the Feliz birthdays. Feliz birthdays. Our friend Alberto Mendoza from Palm Springs.
Oh,
His birthday was on Monday, the 3rd.
happy birthday.
My friend Chris Bragg, his birthday was yesterday. He used to work over at Radiant Health Centers. And I'm trying to see who else has a birthday coming up. Martha. Martha's birthday is on Friday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
So
forget
happy
she's
birthday
doing
to
that.
them. We have to figure out something for her birthday.
Yeah.
So those are some birthdays. And when explained the question, I feel so less than. Yes, those are some of the things I want to share with you guys. Remember, Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game is a guided meditation book for children. It is also good for adults. If you would like a copy in Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Games or Conejito Gruñón El Juego de Colores, these are signed and delivered. So this includes your shipping. They're $25. They come out of the house. If you're in the Costa Mesa, Laguna Hills, or Culver City area, there's 3 bookstores available for you. And again, Grumpy Bunny and the Colors Game. It's a guided meditation book for children. It was also created partially by children. The illustrator was 10 years old when she did the illustrations. So I encourage you to go check it out. If you're looking for transpersonal coaching, one-on-one groups, team building, workshops, it's called The Alignment. I help you acknowledge, break down, identify barriers that are stopping you from growing personally and or professionally. And you can contact me at Daniel G. Garza at littlemexicanproductions.com, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Our friend Wayne, make sure you find him for anything that has to do with sound baths, Recutech, tarot, astrology, and you can find him at Richard Wayne Kilgo II or 2 at gmail.com. And
if you want to have some spiritual coaching, I connect with my main spiritual guardian, which is Grandpa on my father's side, or I think it might be my mother's side. I think I've kind of learned. Actually, I think it's my mother's side. I've learned a lot in this last year, so apologize for that. But if you want some spiritual coaching, which with a little dose of mediumship sprinkled over it, I am your man. I do one-on-one groups, in person and virtual. I am pretty flexible. I'm pretty flexible working around my work schedule. For the next week and a half, next week I will pretty well be very flexible because I won't be working. I'll be on a mini summer break. But a lot of I will put the caveat that I am not the type of medium where you're like, is my grandma with me? I don't. Mine works more with. I work with my grandfather, and we give really amazing and accurate spiritual guidance and advice. And a form of life coaching. I've had great success with my clients who I've worked with now for years.
So there's not to pump him up, but there's the mediumship, there's the spiritual coaching element to it. So it's really good. So go check him out. Not because he's my boyfriend, but card readings. I haven't done. We've been wanting to come back and do a show online, but it's just been.
It hasn't been in the cards.
Yeah, it hasn't been in the card. But yes, if you want to book a card reading, either message me wherever you're watching or at Daniel G. Garza at littlemexicanproductions.com and set up an appointment. The prices are pretty reasonable for, I think, for the work. And lately, what I've been doing, if you get a reading in person, you get 20 minutes of Reiki, 20 minutes of card reading, and 20 minutes of spiritual coaching or alignment.
That's a good deal.
That's a pretty good deal for, and I'll
that's
say
a lot. Yeah,
it's $175 for the hour, and you get all that. And then, that's for you.
Yeah, I absolutely can connect and talk about career. I've done that with 2 of my clients.
Yep.
To
So
some
we're-
success. One right now actually is just deciding to release herself from the current job she's at, and she is. I've given her some guidance on where to look for her next path.
Yeah.
And
So
I can be contacted at Christian P. Ramirez at littlemexicanproductions.com. And I can also be contacted at cpramirez@att.net. And I can also take text messages at 310-754-9157, which we will add to that sheet.
yes, we need to update them with some information. We'll talk about that after the year. What else is going on? I think that's it. We're almost done with the show.
We're almost done, yeah.
Good show, folks.
I'm going to put this out there, and I found out what happened, but I walked into the teacher's break room because I wanted to have a cup of coffee. I was craving a cup of coffee. I had brewed 8 cups that morning when I got there in the morning. I walk in there. I take down my little mug. Oh, shoot. Did I leave my mug? Oh, gosh darn it. I think I left my mug there. Gosh darn it. I take my mug. I'm all happy, giddy, put it down. You know how you're so used to something being there, you just don't notice it's not there. Like your brain almost puts it there so you see what's not there. As soon as I put the mug down and I turn to grab the carafe, there's nothing there but air and a little coffee stain on the countertop. Someone took the entire coffee maker. I had 8 cups of coffee brewed, fresh, delicious coffee. And I'm like, who took? I know we're at the end of the year, but if it was someone's personal thing, you could have left it for one more day and just grab it tomorrow. I'll clean it. I always clean it every night, make sure it doesn't stay on and you have nasty burnt coffee. I do that every night. I was so incensed and I wanted that cup of coffee. And I'm like,
And somebody took the whole coffee maker?
Yeah, they took the whole coffee maker. I'm like, why are you taking the whole coffee maker? Then later on, I learned it was my coworker, Oscar. He took the coffee maker because the counselor who has been at the school for a few years has been transferred to another school, and it was his coffee maker. And because he didn't want him, he was going to come in and grab it. Oscar hid it.
Escándalo.
Escándalo. And so because it's a really good little coffee maker. It's not expensive. It's not like it's like a Keurig or anything. There's actually a really fancy one next to it that no one touches. No one wants to use it. Yeah, it's so funny. The cheap little one we just love it. And it brews really quick. Like in 10 minutes, you can have 12 cups of coffee.
Interesting.
But it's so funny. He told me that and I'm like, oh my. But let's understand Mr. Martinez. He has other coffee makers. It wasn't like that. He needed that one because he hosts like a coffee club that was $5 a month and you get pastries and everything. He had the full layout. It was like going to a Starbucks, but for only $5 a month and all the coffee.
You go, Oscar, smarty pants.
I was like, oh my God, why'd you tell me now I don't have plausible deniability? Anyway, work is fun. I do enjoy the team I'm working with. It's unfortunate I don't think my whole team will be there next year, unfortunately, because they're transferring to different schools, some of them, but it's been a real fun time working with them. And I really do adore the team I'm working with. They're awesome.
Hi, Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Hola, mi amor.
Welcome to the end of the show. Thank you for joining us.
Goodbye, Maddie.
Goodbye, Maddie.
Hello, Maddie.
We love you.
Maddie.
We love you. Bye-bye. I'm excited. She's going to come visit soon. So.
I'm looking forward to your visit.
Yes.
No, thank you. And we're looking forward to your visit and seeing you in person because it feels like it's been decades.
She's the motivation that I need to clean my apartment.
There you go. There you go.
So, anyway. All right. Well, we're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Have a great week. For those of you at the end of the school season, congratulations. You made it.
And for those of you graduating from something somewhere, congratulations too. Or if your children are, congratulations to them.
We will see y'all. God bless next week. Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait, where's the video? I'm trying to end without the video. Okay, bye.